Hey, it's your boy Bobby B. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq Road to Ghost. Now, the reason why I'm saying that right now, like when Tariq said at the very end of season 2 of Power book 2 Ghost that he wanted to be Ghost, or he wanted to be like his dad, a lot of us was like, nah, or like that. But right now, the way things is and the way that things ended at the end of season 3, you're like, I can see that. Now, the reason why we're saying that is basically this. If you pay attention to Tariq in Power book 2 Ghost season 1, he was showing elements of his dad here and there. He just had some flaws still in season 1. That was it. By the time we got to season 2, he showed even more of his father's elements. However, he had a lot of flaws, and he was still going through some stuff, especially with Kane setting him up and everything of that nature. By the time we get to season 3 of book 2 Ghost, he wore it well. He was Tariq the boss. He was Tariq the Don. Noma was the plug. He was holding it down. He was moving in boss mode the entire season. He was on top of his game the entire season. After seeing him go through so much in the first 2 seasons of Ghost, it was good to see him finally lay back, play the boss, be the smart man. You know, it was great to see that happen. And then we got that ending. So when it comes down to it, he was betrayed by his ex, the girl that he loved named Effie. He was betrayed by the family that he has done the most for. He has looked out for the Tejadas a lot. I want to say that Tariq has looked out for the Tejadas more than he has for the St. Patrick's. So when it comes down to it, the Tejadas, right? Kane, the person who he's consistently dealt with, the person that he's been patient with, the person who has tried to put him in prison for life, get him killed, everything. Drew, the brother that he never really tried to mess with, but they were always cool. They kept a balanced relationship. They kept it very, very cool with one another, worked with each other several times on several things. Diana, his off again, on again lover, the girl whose virginity he took, the girl who proclaimed she loved him so much and has betrayed him so much. And then Noma the plug, who admired him and saw Tariq as a right hand. All of them just quickly turned on that man. Tariq is not going to be the same. And the reason why I'm saying that is that basically when you go through some stuff like that, that makes you into a different person. Tariq's going to feel like now he has to be sharper, that he has to be stronger, that he has to be more watchful. He can't trust absolutely no one. And now by the time he's going to feel like how Ghost felt by the time we got to Power Book 1, Season 1, because a lot of people criticize Ghost, like, you don't trust nobody, you dirty, you this, that, and the third. Ghost went through something like that. For him to feel that way, like I'm the only one who can trust everyone, and I have to be the one that looks over everyone in order for me to keep everything straight for me and everybody. I gotta be the one on top of everything. That is going to force Tariq to become the same way as his dad. He is going to not trust anyone, and even though he loves Braden, he loves Tommy, he loves Tasha, he's going to get to a point where he's just going to trust himself, and he's going to be always trying to pay attention to everything everybody does, and he's going to try to be moves ahead of everyone, and for himself, because that's how Ghost played the game. And now Tariq is going to be the same way. So when it comes down to it, basically this Tariq that's going to be coming in season 4 is going to be a totally different Tariq than we've seen. We've seen elements of him, but now we're going to see a totally different Tariq, the same way we're going to be seeing a totally different Braden. I talked about Braden the hitter when it comes down to it, and how he is going to change because of all the situations that has happened. Tariq is the same way. Even though his life has changed, he has changed a lot from book 1 to book 2, and every season of book 2 is like he changes. But I think right now the change he's going to go through with book 2 Ghost, season 3 to season 4, totally different man. And by the time we get to the end of season 4, you are going to see Ghost. You're going to see Tariq as Ghost. And even though we're hoping for James St. Patrick to make a return and help his son and be there just for a while to hold it down for him, even if he has a happy ending and goes away with Tasha, or if he dies protecting his son, whatever it may be, we want him to show up to at least be around his son to some degree, and want his son to know it is time for you to become Ghost. And that's basically what it's going to be. I think season 4 is going to be Tariq finally becoming Ghost, and we will see what happens after that. But that's pretty much me just speaking about what I think is going to happen. I just want to say to all of you, that is your boy Bobby B. I just want to say much love, much respect, hold it down, and one. Hey, it's your boy Bobby B. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq Road to Ghost. Now, the reason why I'm saying that right now, like when Tariq said at the very end of season 2 of Power book 2 Ghost that he wanted to be Ghost, or he wanted to be like his dad, a lot of us was like, nah, like that. But right now, the way things